Hi, this is Glenda. I was asked for some more information on how I made this card that I shared for the moodboard challenge, so I thought I'll have another go at making it and see if I can show you how I did it. So I started off just with some distress ink and a piece of glossy cardstock and just put some colour down. Some cracked pistachio and some lucky clover, and big trick there is not to get any fingerprints on it. Okay. And we want to get this dry. For some reason it has gone much streakier this time, so I'm just going to take a dauber and try and smooth it out a bit. I like that finish better. So the next stage is embossing. Try not to touch it in case it's still a bit wet. I'll use the anti-static powder on it. It doesn't matter if we get some stray bits on this because it will actually add to it for this effect, but you still want it to be fairly dry. So what I did was just go through my small stamps and find a few dandelion style of stamps. Running out of room with lights and cameras and goodness knows what. Yeah, so just start with the first bigger one, stamp, which of course you can't see because it's Versamark. And the original one picture had a sort of a swirl, and I found mine ended up more of a diagonal just because it's such a small area, but it's all good. I'm going to put the powder on these just so I can see where I've stamped. There's probably a bit too much streaking there. So a few little stray bits add to it, big blobs don't. And go down to a smaller one. do have a wet spot across here. I think on the original, because I was fluffing around and doing other things and not filming, I was able to leave it for longer to dry. Let's see, red. I'll take the tiny one. Just put a few more. And then I took my stylus and did some dots, Jennifer Maguire style. Just dipping it in the Versamark. More. Heat set this. Then I just took some gold ink, and my doorbell has gone away. There it is. Just add some depth under where the butterflies are going to be. And at this point I think I did try and leave it to dry again a bit, because I don't want to remelt the embossing powder, but we'll see how we go. Because if it's too wet, the butterflies are not going to stick. But we'll see how we get on. Then for the butterflies, I just have this random container of butterflies. I didn't mean to grab the die. When I have pretty random scraps of paper just to clean them up, I'll often just punch them or die cut them in whatever butterflies I happen to have, and also use this die from Tim Holtz to do a whole lot at once, including the little tiny ones that I almost never have a use for, but did for this project. So we're just going to pick out a few butterflies. That one's a bit wonky. I used up some of the bright ones on the last card. There's a good one. What a nice big one for a focal point. Probably that one. This is my current favourite glue, and the lid normally comes off really easily. Here we go. It's the Art Glitter Dries Clear with the precision nib put on it. It doesn't come that way. And I'm really enjoying this glue. It holds well and it dries completely invisible. So then we just start adding butterflies. Okay, so with a desk covered in butterflies, what I did to finish it off was just use this little tiny weeny flower punch. Shake the flowers. Whoops, that's a dud. And then I just used a gold pearl pen to put centres in them. Oh, I have to say I like the Nouveau ones better than these. then when it's dry I just mounted it to end up with this. The colours, even though it's done the same way, ended up different. Who'd have thought? And while I was playing I did a Christmas one, so I did the same thing exactly but with silver stars and a blue background. So that's how I achieved the green butterfly card. I hope that's of interest. Thanks for watching.